Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Michael Pina Sr. Show. This is episode 21, and it is March 27th, 2018. Well, Albert Einstein said, education is not the learning of facts, but the training of the mind to think. And we bring that up today because we're going to talk about education and educating yourself. I mean, I hope you've enjoyed this. I mean, we've done this for a little while now, and if you've been following me and you've been following everything that we've been doing with the baby steps and everything, you are starting to continue. You are starting to educate yourself. But, I want to let you know what I do to continuously educate myself, and I want to pass it along. And the reason why we're doing this today, because something just hit the pit of my gut when I was learning some things this weekend and going over some things that I felt for other people out there that you need to know. You got to be able to know what you're going to do with your money, and you don't want to completely trust everybody. I wouldn't completely trust everybody. I mean, this is what gave rise to the Bernie Madoffs of the world. And if you don't know who Bernie Madoff is, Google him and educate yourself on who Bernie Madoff is. Okay? So today I'm really going to talk about 3 ways that I educate myself, and I'm hoping that you will educate yourself in some of the ways that I take care of myself. Okay? And if you're on baby step 4, 5, and 6, this is extremely important because you're at the point that you're putting your money into mutual funds, and maybe you've met with somebody now because you have some rollovers or you've got some other things that you want to do with your money. And I don't want you to do anything that you don't understand what you're doing with that money. You got to know what you're doing with your money. I want you to feel comfortable with what you're doing. If you don't know or you don't feel comfortable, don't do anything with your money. Let it sit until you understand what somebody's trying to tell you what to do with your money. Okay? So listen, the number one way of learning, obviously, is reading. So I always, my little snippets of commercials, or I always tell you the book I'm reading of the week, or something that I'm physically reading. And I try to read at least one book a week. And it's a proven fact that millionaires read on average one book a week. So even if you don't like reading, start trying to train yourself to read. Start teaching yourself to read. And you're going to learn as you're reading. Now, I don't only read books. I have an app called Hoopla, so it's a great app. Get on Hoopla if you want that app, and you can listen to books on books that are downloaded. And the latest book that I read, and Chris gave me the heads up with this book called The Richest Man in Babylon. Fantastic book. It was a 2-hour and 45-minute book when you listen to it. And I ate that up on Saturday. So, I'm reading physically books, I'm listening to books, and I even got books on CD. The latest one I'm listening to is Unshakable. Fantastic. This is what I was listening to that hit me in the pit of my stomach that said I got to get some word out there to people to educate themselves. Because there are just too many people out there that can take advantage of you. And Tony Robbins talks about it in his book, Unshakable. And they can take advantage of you because you're just not educated. And they know it. They know it. And I don't want people that are listening to me to be taken advantage of. Now, the second way that I learn is through podcasts. If you guys haven't been on any podcasts or anything, we're going to be starting our podcast with Michael Pina Jr. on April 8th. I got Bruce Burley, April 15th and April 22nd. I have Jack Lally, and I've got 3 or 4 other people I'm working on to get us into May. But podcasts are a fantastic way to educate yourself. And you got to find a voice that kind of resonates with what you feel comfortable with. And just to let you know some of the people I listen to, the Dave Ramsey Show, the Ken Coleman Show, The Ask Gary V Show, Lewis Hall's The School of Greatness, and of course the Tony Robbins podcast. And there are different kind of podcast apps that you can download. All right, I'm going to be on Podbean, so Podbean I'm hoping people will download because that's the one I'm going to be on. Okay. Now the third way that you can learn, obviously, is being live at live events. And again, I'm constantly looking for new stuff for myself, and I'm just sharing it with you. You can go onto the events page on my on Pina Financial Coaching on my Facebook, which I've listed all the events, even at michaelpinasenior.com. You can go on to workshops, and all my events are listed there. But, just to go over a quick few, on April 5th, risk management to help protect your profit and losses. If you're in baby step 4, this is a great way to start learning about mutual funds and how you can diversify so that you can protect your profits and losses. April 17th, couples and money. This live event is something that you can go to with your significant other, or go with a friend, go with somebody. I'm going with Meg. You guys want to go with us? Give me a call. Go email me, coachp2210@yahoo.com. This is a great event to sit there and go over money, a good way to, break that silence of money sometimes with your partner or a friend or somebody else. A home buyer's workshop, which is April 19th. These are all free events. You're looking to buy a home, this home buyer's network workshop is something that you should definitely go to. Okay, and that's at 6 o'clock on April 19th in Mansfield. And this other one for small business people, small business owners, this one I thought would be great for myself to propel my own business, is a Success for Small Business Boot Camp. It's from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. I mean, you want to talk about getting educated in one full day. Live events. And everything that I do, everything, whether it's a reading, a podcast, these live events, I'm constantly filling up my journals, constantly, so I can go back and read the notes on what I've learned. So, again, I was listening to Unshakable this weekend, and it just hit me in the pit of the stomach about how easily people can be taken advantage of. And it just hit me that I need to get this out to people that are following me, that, I'm glad you're listening to me. You want to be educated. If you've been listening to, watching these series, then you do want to be educated. So educate yourself further. And if there's something that you don't understand, get in touch with me. And it's very easy to get in touch with me. I've told you time again, you can go on to Pina Financial Coaching. You can contact me there. CoachP2210@yahoo.com. MichaelPinasenior.com. Go on these things, get in touch with me, and ask me a question on where you're at. Because I'm telling you, don't just give somebody your money. And that's what they were talking about in Shakeable. Too many people just trust, and they give up that money to somebody, and then you don't know really what that broker or somebody's doing with your money. And we'll talk about different brokers and people you should be talking to tomorrow in Baby Step 5. I'm going to talk about Baby Step 5. So, again, educate yourself about money. Find a way that's comfortable for you, in a way that you've got time to educate yourself. But always, always, always feel comfortable about where you're putting your money. And the only way you can feel comfortable is to understand and to educate yourself your right way. Okay, listen, I'm living my passion one day at a time. I want to win. I want to help you win. I want us to win together. Let's do it.